Hello, and welcome to Just For You Anime. Today is one of those days that we are bored and we have absolutely nothing to do.
So today we're going to talk about the different genres of anime, so you don't get Yuri and Yaoi confused or hentai and moe confused, because that would be really awkward. So enjoy.
Here is the show.
We will start with Bai Shoujo. Bai Shoujo means beautiful girl in Japanese. It's usually about girls around the range of high school and college. Some examples are The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, Love Hina, and Oh My Goddess. Most girls like these animes. I don't know about boys. Boys are pretty picky about their animes.
Next on the list we have Bai Shonen. Bai Shonen refers to pretty boys. These kinds of anime are usually aimed towards girls because guys don't like to watch romantic comedy. Pretty boys are usually in romantic comedy. Some really good examples of these would be Ouran High School Host Club, which is a really, really good example, and Vampire Knight. These kinds of anime have pretty boys in them.
Next on our list is Sentai. Sentai is more aimed towards young boys, or boys, period. A classic is Dragon Ball Z, and another classic is Yu Yu Hakusho. These are both very good examples, and they're both good animes. I highly recommend them.
Mechas. Mechas usually refer to big, giant robots and spaceships. I am not a fan of mechas, but I do enjoy Neon Genesis Evangelion. If you ask any other fan of mechas, they would probably mention Gundam, which is a classic.
Next on our list we have Moho Shoujo / Shonen. A classic is Sailor Moon. Most otakus probably started out with this whenever they were growing up. I know I did. One of the newer mohos is Shugo Chara. And then we have Tokyo Mew Mew. These are all very good examples and they're very cute, so most girls might like these, especially if you're young girls. Moho is actually magical girl in Japanese.
Next on our list we have Moe. Moe usually refers to naive, kinda cute girls. That's why we have Da Capo, we have Chi from Chobits, and we have Karin. These kinds of main characters are usually the naive girls who don't really know what's going on, and there's also some kind of guy that falls in love with them. They're usually kinda quirky and awkward. And usually the main characters too.
Next on our list we have Lolicon and Shotacon. Lolicon and Shotacon are about young girls and boys that are underage and they're sexually active. So we don't really have any examples because I don't watch that kind of anime. You might like it though. So
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Next we have Ecchi. Ecchi actually stands for the sound that the H makes in Japanese, which is the first letter in hentai. Ecchi isn't really hentai because you don't have that sexually explicit things, but you do have some kind of sexual content in it. Some examples of this would be Inukami and this ugly yet beautiful world.
Hentai. Hentai means pervert in Japanese. So some of you older men out there might like this kind of stuff. I know I don't because ew. I wouldn't recommend this if you're underaged, like under 18. It is very sexual. Very sexual indeed.
UD stands for girl and girl action. I know guys like that. It's kind of weird. Anyways, the first anime that we have here is Strawberry Panic, which is really sexually kind of explicit. And then we have Miyuki-chan in Wonderland. Miyuki-chan in Wonderland, we put this one in UD because all the characters here are girls, and you do have that kind of lesbian thing going on.
Next, we have yaoi, my favorite genre. We have Loveless, which is about people who have cat ears until they have a sexually active relationship and then they fall off. We have Sensitive Pornograph. My cousin Chira introduced this to me. It's very explicit and has nudity in it. Some older girls might like this, or younger girls, whatever that may be. Then we have my favorite, Elricist. Okay, Elricist isn't actually in the anime Full Metal Alchemist, it's just that it's my favorite. And, come on, brother on brotherly love is hot. You have to admit that.
I think you're kind of weird. I would much rather see girl and guy than guy on guy. But okay.